the entire structure of the internet and how we capture value has a real problem. Everything in a digital world goes to zero in value. Cloud compute, email, I mean, it's just endless. They all go to zero. Breakthrough of blockchain technology, the single biggest breakthrough for me is in the digital world, you can create scarcity. So I can create a one-of-one NFT. It is now scarce. So now it has value.
If we're getting you right, is one, there are going to be two parallel worlds that we're going to live in for a while, where it may potentially merge into one, which is all blockchain. So the two worlds that you're talking about is like the physical world where your country's economy or monetary decisions are going to affect whether you can pay for your pizza with your fiat or with your crypto, right? And there's going to be a digital world that potentially cuts across the entire globe, across nations, and there would be digital economies parallelly running there, correct? And we would have a transaction fee between the two of them, and that's how they sustain for a long time. Am I getting you right on this?
That is at some level right. The bigger level is every day the world is more digital than yesterday.
Absolutely. No doubt about it.
And so the entire structure of the internet and how we capture value has a real problem. Everything in a digital world goes to zero in value because you can make infinite amounts. Like we're going to make infinite amounts of humans. So we go to zero in value. So we need to find new ways of having value, which is what we were talking about before. Cloud compute, email, I mean, it's just endless. They all go to zero because technology just increases productivity until it just disappears. Breakthrough of blockchain technology, the single biggest breakthrough for me is in the digital world, you can create scarcity. So I can create a one-of-one NFT. It is now scarce. So now it has value. It also is the whole contract layer. If you go back to human society, at societal level, everything we do is a contract. If you think about it, everything from buying a coffee to me appearing on this to buying a house, but everything is a contract, right? Contracts is how we structure society. Anything that is a valuable contract will go into blockchain, obviously, because we don't need all the middlemen. Now, that also means your cricket tickets will be NFTs. Why will they not? Because it means that there's no ticket scalp in the middle. You can directly sell them if you can't go to the game. Or you can keep them as mementos that I was at the game, the India-Pakistan game when we won, that's valuable. So there's a whole bunch of different ways that are going to get unlocked within this that people can't yet foresee.
I see. And would it also be fair to say that the fact that an Australian bank, the example that you mentioned there, if they start settling in stable coins and so on, and other big institutions have an incentive to reduce their costs of operation, to reduce the time it takes to make these transactions happen and settled, will these be the push towards the larger economy because they've started adopting it? So the population now has a greater incentive to adopt it. And why do they need to transact in stable versus my dollar all the time? Instead, I'll start using stable directly when settled. Is that a push?
Yeah. So what was really interesting, there's one of the biggest market making trading firms in crypto in Asia is a group called QCP out of Singapore. They're good friends of mine. And I asked them once, this was like 18 months ago, I'm like, who the hell is using stable coins? What's it really being used for? And so he's like, okay, firstly, the world is run by the Eurodollar market. Eurodollars are dollars available outside of the US. And a lot of the world's system, all trade is done in dollars, right? India always needs dollars to pay for oil, let's say. So that's the Eurodollar market, the borrowing and circulation of dollars outside of the US. Right, it's not available to people. Go to a village in India, in Bihar, and say, hey, buy dollars. They're like, I don't have no idea. There's no way I can do that. It's literally impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's easy. You just press it on your bloody phone and you've got dollars in your wallet. Right, okay, that is incredible. Okay, so there's that.
If you want to stay on top of the latest AI news and tools, make sure to subscribe me now and press the bell icon.